chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young. I mean, it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They moved it, but now face a third down. They try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They got it behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, the offense tries to go with the option here on third down, but this defense does a great job of bringing him down. Off that pitch, defense is flying to the football. Now we got a fourth down situation.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Tries to get it to the running back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
That's made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. The Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a man. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, that is a tough drop for the offense. This tight end is normally very reliable as an option down here in the red zone. And if the quarterback can't depend on him in these situations, it can really limit what you can do as an offense.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Turner choosing to field this one. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Oklahoma. He will score. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's 4. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. The pass rush closing in, and it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry. Kirk, they've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
And they'll stop him after a short game.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it go quickly. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. They'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Sooners trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on second and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! They finish off the scoring run. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Thorne. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, this spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Storm. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Storm. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Handoff from the shotgun. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks free in the clear. Inside the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Throws a stiff one. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get down.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a quick grab. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time.
Take over 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Finds an open target on the left side. Powering through the defender. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Design quarterback run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Sooners. They are pouring it on now. And the Sooners are starting to flex and pull away, getting closer to putting on that golden hat.
What a day for these Oklahoma Sooners. Boy, it's a game you just dream about, right? rivalry game against Texas here in Dallas. The only thing you worry about are old Boomer and Sooner out there working as hard as they had to work this afternoon.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Thorne. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Thorne. Good enough for first down yardage.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time and bring him down pretty quickly here. Red zone's been a struggle. 3 points in 3 possessions down here. Can they find the end zone on 2nd and goal? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thorne. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up. run here on 3rd and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they'll set up for the PAT. They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Oklahoma Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. And is intercepted. Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That play moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Here we go. Set.
Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. An inside give now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Getting set. Here's second down. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it with room to run. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
On third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Looking to throw it again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good. Makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over. First and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, but the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a big gain. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense really clicking.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a lead to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. And it's a bunch formation. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks into the clear. And they'll get him down that time.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Sooners. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive